Hi there and hello. I just want to say hi and welcome you to a new episode of Your Soul Essentials. Today I want to talk about with you about the star Saiph. It's a fixed star in the constellation of Orion, and it is a particular star. And it is a star also called the Shadow Hunter. And as it is buzzing now with every information that we can see and find, and especially on several other YouTube channels about astrological alignments with the Orion constellation and the Sun and the Earth, I thought, okay, as a QST practitioner or quantum soul guidance practitioner, I have now gained a lot of experience and working with that particular star, Saiph. And I want to just share with you my research, my things that I came across and what I saw in all the different readings that I did with so many different clients that I thought, okay, well, I put on the computer and go sit in front of it and tell you something very interesting about the star Saiph. It is a star that is approximately 650 light years away from Earth. You can find the star in the constellation of Orion, and it is also called Kappa Orionis, when I say it correctly. It also marking Orion's right knee, but when you see the constellation, it is the most left star, the most left star in the bottom. And it is a very bright shining star and it is very special. I noticed that with all the readings that I already did, and it is called the Shadow Hunter star, or the star of the Sin Eaters. It is not a star that you can think, oh my God, now all the vampires are coming and chasing the every shadow and etc. No, it is something different. It is about transforming the shadow from yourself, but also the shadow from others. And there are many a certain kind of rules that I notice with myself, because I have also an alignment with this very interesting star, and also with the confirmations and the things that the people or my clients told me in their life, what they were experiencing during their daily life or in their work or in their communication with clients or family or etc. Well, what I noticed is that it is very important to see that you are grounded. That's the first thing, what's very necessary if you want to work with this star. It is very special in that case that you are, when you're having an alignment with that, and you can see or check for yourself when you're using the galacticastrology.com, if you dare extract an overview or a galactic overview from your stars alignment, and there is a certain Saiph connection with it. There are some things that really stood out and really becoming clear for me in my work as a QSG practitioner, but also what I discovered in my own life. Well, let me first start with the beginning. Saiph is called Shadow Hunting Star. Well, it is all about how you deal with shadow, with the darker things that will remain or hidden in the shadows, that is not in particular coming out, that people wanted to know, the things that are really put back in the closet, lock the closet, and keep it staying there. That's for the best, and I like it there. No, it is about transforming those shadows, those darker secrets. And those darker secrets can be from a company, or within a family, or within friends, or in life. People, how they are dealing with you, or how they are seeing you. What I notice is that when you have a connection with this star, most of the people are drawn to you. Just about that, and just like that, they are coming to you and they want to tell you your whole life story. From everything what they experienced, the beautiful things, but also the not beautiful things. And the point is, when you are listening and you let people telling them their story, there comes a time that you maybe want to say something. Maybe a sentence or a few words or just the way you're acting. And then suddenly, when you are doing that, when you are telling something or just the way how you are, and you notice that the energy is shifting from that other person, most likely it is the matter that they don't want to hear what you have to say. They can be either feel offended from the few words that you were telling or how you reacted, or they're starting to get mad at you, or they started even to get shouting at you, and they are really mad and walking away, and they are even telling you, well, when I knew this before, I don't want to hear it, and why did I tell you that? And they are walking away. And you are left with, what the heck did I do? What's wrong with me? I can tell you that there is nothing wrong with you. You are a person that is transforming that shadow from there. But, there's a very big but, it is not your responsibility to work on that shadow. They have to work on that shadow themselves. It is that you are able, or you may guide them gently towards a direction where they can work on that shadow themselves. Because now is the time, and we feel it everywhere, and we see it everywhere in the world, things are going to hit the fan. And those things are not pretty, they are not beautiful, and they're certainly not that nice. So everything, really everything, is coming to a surface, coming into a light. And those people who can work with that shadow, those people or souls who can transform that shadow, are now coming into a state of light in that terms, that they are able to work with that shadow. But we go on. For you, when you have an alignment with that star, it is very important to ground yourself every day, and maybe a few times on a day. Because when you are meeting those people, they always take a little energy from you. That's normal. That's normal. That's how it is. So make sure that you, for yourself, are grounded. That's a little security that you can do for yourself. But remember, you are not responsible for working on the shadow of that person or persons, or even from a company. Why do I tell you that? Because when you have an alignment with that star Saiph, it is very important to look in which astrological house you have that connection with. It can be either in your first house, then it's all about the self, or it can be on your fourth house, then it's all about the family, your feminine energy, or maybe your mother energy, or maybe in the 6th house, or 8th house, or 12th, or 11th house. For me, I have my alignment with Saiph in the 10th house. That means I see or feel or transform the shadows with my work. But also, in the previous jobs that I had, there was a time I did my job, I was me, I was Sylvia, I was doing my thing, I was gaining my experience, I was talking with people, doing my work in those days. And then with a few years or months or a certain time, I suddenly got an announcement. Well, Mrs. Stelton, you don't fit the profile of a company anymore. So they had to let me go. In other words, I was fired. And this experience I experienced several times. And I thought, well, is something wrong with me? Or what did I do? Nothing. There is nothing wrong with me. And there is nothing wrong that I did. The only thing is that company was on that time not ready to work on their shadow. So I was a threat to them. And therefore, they had to let me go. Otherwise, they were very frightening from, oh, I could maybe bring out the dirty laundry and all the secrets, the dark secrets, that maybe the world is not ready for it. So, well, maybe it's a good thing to fire Mrs. Stelton and we hire new people. That is also the other side, the flip side of the coin, that people are feeling offended by you when you approach them and you didn't even say or do a thing, but because you are acting as a mirror for their shadow. Of course, the planet in your astrological radix is very important, as well as the sign. But what I noticed in all those readings that I did is that the house, the astrological house, is the area in life where the alignment with Saiph is working for you. So yeah, what I said in the beginning of this video, it's not about meeting a vampire or chasing the shadows with a sword and an axe and etc. Yeah, maybe in a fantasy world, yes, that could be something very nice. But just in daily life, it is all about that you are able to mirror all the shadows from another person. And sometimes they can handle it. And when they are not ready for it, they feel offended. So they might be getting mad to you or for you. And they think, well, was it a good idea to tell her or he all my life experiences? So that is really the thing that is going on with the star Saiph. It is about transforming the shadow into something good. And as we see in all the videos that are now occurring with my colleagues and in the QSG community, you see some beautiful videos appearing about Orion and astrological alignments and etc. It's really good work, and I really recommend it for you to check that out. And I even made a meditation about the energy of Orion. And the energy of Orion is all about feeling the freedom, to have the power for feeling the freedom, and to give that freedom for yourself, because you are the only one that can give you freedom in your world and in your life. Not an institution, not a government, and totally not big companies that are ruling the world these days. So it is all about taking that freedom, enjoying that freedom, and you are the only one who can give you that freedom. Remember, you are here by choice, and not to feel as if you are a victim, or, oh my God, I have to work here as a victim, go through all the life lessons. No, you are here by choice and to shine your light. And that's the message what the Orion people, the Orion Starseeds, are giving to us, because they were in that situation. They had to deal with the shadow, and therefore there is a planet calling Saiph, and it is a beautiful planet, and it is a really high frequency planet. And when you're having an incarnation with that planet or star, you are really a high frequency being, and you have a purpose here to help the people with shadow working. And that is so much important right now, these days. Not only for helping the people, gently guide them towards a direction where they can work on the shadow, but also for your own shadow work. Very, very important. So if you want to see more about every beautiful energy and every beautiful star in the constellation of Orion, check out the videos of my colleagues. I put in the description box the link to my Orion Starseed meditation, where you can use that energy to bring in that energy of Orion. And if you're having questions, or if I can help you with some alignments that you have, feel free to ask me. You are always welcome. And yeah, I would say until the next time. Bye bye.